Hey, Gaia. How you doing, honey? Hey, Nate. Hey, Joe. Estelle. Slow post. 40 every 45 seconds for the post. Carol, Dee Dee. Joe, if I didn't say so. I'm okay. Nate. Hey, Jenny. I'm sorry, Janine. Jeez. Don't mind me. I should read the whole word first. Hey, Deborah. Hi, Sienna. Grundy. Hey, you guys. Yes, thank you, Kathy. I feel better. Hey, Susie Q. Oh, good, Nate. Good to hear that your channel's growing. I haven't had time to visit anybody's channel lately. Please don't forget to tap on that like button. Please and thank you. Sweet, Nate. 511 subscribers. What, Susie Q, whatever topics come up, honey. Let's wait another 3-4 minutes until we start asking questions. Let other people come in. I can't greet people if I'm answering questions. The price of cows? Huh? Don't worry, the price of cows will go up too. I guarantee. You're funny, Susie Q. Hey, chemical. Oh, right. Right, Sue. I really need to like be face to face to people to get a joke, and even then, I can get the joke, and that's the autism. I get it. I don't always respond to it. I'm one of those read a room for 5 minutes first before I even speak. Hello, same BS. I have a song too, Chemical Squirrel. It's bad. I have to think on it before I sing it. Hey, D not sleeping. I better not sing it. It's bad. Oh, okay. I can explain the song. So, Janine, I'd like a part of his body roasting on an open fire. Think lower extremities. I sing it to myself sometimes. Hello, Anne. Hmm. Nate, I got to tell you, the way I don't know about that. I don't believe everything I hear or everything I read, and I don't think that I think that she really tries to spend the least amount of time thinking about him. She knows he's on his way out, on his way off the planet. I don't think she needs to go through all that. Hey, Allison. I'm fine. How you doing, honey? Anita? Betty? Well, we all read cards a different way. None of us is wrong. Barbara, you're not late, Barbara. You're here. All right. If I miss your question, just keep posting it until I see it. Hello, Otter Cat Mom. Jane. That's what'll be on a SNL, Janine. I'm a little slow. Help me out. Hey, Karen. Right, Anita. Hey, Dar. How you doing? Well, not for nothing, but Kamlania put herself in the position she's in, so now she's got to suck it up and deal with it. She put herself in his area. Now she has to deal with that. Yes, actually. They are drawing up articles of impeachment for Platinum Blondie as we speak, Anne. They won't reveal his passing until they're ready to take over, until Couchman's ready to take over. Dar. I heard that the 25th Amendment was signed against him too, but I'm not seeing anything about that anywhere. So, what was that news source Keith Edwards was talking about? Straight Arrow News. I'll look for it on Straight Arrow News later because I turned all of my internet, everything off except for this. Otherwise, I have a hard time getting on. Yeah, we made it, Kathy. Here we are. Needed to be dismantled, Barbara. Wasn't working. I hear President Harris saying a lot of things that she has to say. She's not going to tell us that she's running. She's not going to tell us. She can't do that. For her safety and ours, she has to, even if she knows that she's going to take her rightful position, she's not going to tell us that. She's been positioning herself. What she is doing is campaigning. That's basically what she's doing, period, point blank. There won't be any legal action, unfortunately, Sienna. They're not going to take legal action about that. All that stuff will get put the way it's supposed to be later. Yeah, happy solstice. I'll be doing a solstice reading later. I can't give you a number, Dar. Can't give you a number how many are in the epi files. I think, and this isn't because I'm a Democrat either, because I'm actually a more of a kind of independent progressive Democrat. And so it's not that I'm, because I'm biased. I am biased. I mean, come on now. But what I'm hearing is it'll be way more Democrats than you think, but a lot more Republicans. Many, Dar. Many, honey. Yes, Yuli. They took Frumpy's name off the Kennedy Center. Did they? Well, again, you got to fight fire with fire right now because none of these people in this regime understand common sense or compromise. Okay, so he puts it on, somebody take it off. He orders this, somebody unorders it. That's the way that needs to work. Okay, that was AI. There was a bunch of videos that were put together. There was AI, there was doubles, it was a mixture of a whole bunch of stuff. Musk and Couchman are in the Epi files. I'm not sure about Mini-Me Mike. Musk is a billionaire. Of course he knew Epi. Yeah, Nate, I saw the video. Thank you. Of Michael Jackson's May. She didn't really, honestly, she didn't actually say that much. She redacted a lot because she still fears for her life. So, I got more out of the videos of interviews with him where reporters were asking him, you're a 44-year-old man, why are you having children sleeping in your bed? And he was like, oh, if you love me, this, and he was a messed up human being. Well, right, Deanna. And it was illegal to deface the building, okay? They don't care about what's legal. They do what they want, right? And that's what I'm saying. So it's about time people started stepping up and say, no, you can't do that, and remove or fix, for lack of a better word, what damage he's doing. I don't think Mitch is in the files. Are. This is the problem. We look at these movie stars, these rock stars, whatever, and all we see is what they're doing on stage. We get information unless they're doing something wrong. Now, Motley Crue got their name smeared all over the place for the stuff they were doing, but the stuff they were doing was nothing compared to what Michael Jackson was doing. So you see what people want you to see in regards to these famous people. We don't know who they are or who they were on a personal level because we don't live in their house. No, he didn't have a normal childhood. His father was nasty. That's why, Neverland, and he said his voice was still like a child's, and he hung around children all the time. He never had a childhood. That's why he did this stuff. Carol, that's funny. Hey, Carol. Didn't see you come in, hon. Hello, Mary. Hey, Lori. Yeah, I like that pickaxe, Carol. That's funny. Somebody's got to do it. But you know, this is the way it works. People start. I've been saying for months he was losing his power. And I got to tell you, I got some nasty responses to that. Well, tell that to these people that this happened, and tell that to those. I have empathy for people who are affected by this. And if you don't think that I'm not affected by it, you would be incorrect. A lot of stuff going on, especially financially right now, where Walmart raises their prices 50 cents, $6 on an item. It's ridiculous. Okay. So we're all going to have to learn how to go with less as far as stuff. Okay. And stay grateful that we're eating at all or have our needs met at all. Okay. But I've been saying he was losing his power. And this is how this is happening. Well, there was us, okay? Sending out that good juju, not focusing as much on him and focusing more on her or the way that we want things to be. We want to be happy. And I should think at this point that we're all adult enough and bright enough to understand that the way things were even before him were not okay. We're never going back to that. We're going to something better, but everything has to be dismantled before that happens. That's why we keep pulling that Tower card. So, got a bunch of us putting our good juju out there. The collective is as far as awakened people has grown exponentially in the past month. Okay, so you have that. And that helps to take his power from him. And then you've got people starting to wake up in powerful positions. They're like, wait a minute, we're not doing this with you anymore. We're not going to allow you to take or to do anything that you please. All right. So then he starts losing his power there. And the more people that do that, the more power he loses. Period, point blank. This, I'm going to tell you, and I don't feel bad, but this stuff that is not happening for him the way he wants it is literally killing him. He can't handle it. Did we have a timeline jump when 3i Atlas was closest to Earth? Absolutely. And that was the effect. Everybody expected this big, huge thing. This isn't going to be one big moment. This is a bunch of moments culminating into a big moment. No one and done here. Right, Jane. You know, if they raise the price once, that'd be one thing. But there are a lot of companies raise their prices. You know what? I have to tell you, when COVID hit, all these companies raised their prices. Okay, heaven forfend if their level of living went down half a notch. Okay, oh, we're losing money. Well, why don't you go with less money? You know, that's the way my mind works. So they all raised their prices, and nobody did anything about that. When things got back to whatever normal is, something should have been done about the price gouging. And if I recall, President Harris said something about that in her campaign that she was going to do something about price gouging. That's great. Can we do something about, okay, now it's time for you to lower your prices? At least to pre-Trump era, if you don't mind. Mary, as far as protests are concerned, we might need one more. We might have one more just to boost what's happening, to boost the good stuff that's actually started to happen, to keep that moving. Because he's the rat backed into a corner right now, or the mongoose. Let's use that term. He's the mongoose trapped in the corner. So the things that he does are going to become increasingly nastier. Yeah, Dar, I'm not getting anything about that, the flash thing. Maybe I'm not connecting somehow to that, or maybe I'm not processing what that could be, or maybe I'm not more open-minded enough to process the idea of the flash. That sounds too biblical to me. Okay, honestly, I don't do biblical. Doom and gloom. The only thing I take from the Bible is Christ's teachings. The ones he actually said, not the ones they said he said. Will Congress come back and think they'll go after DO? Yes, they will. It's not over, Lori. We're not letting it go. Nobody's letting the epi files go. They broke the law in 2 ways. They redacted the whole thing, except for a few things. And they didn't put all of it out because they were too busy redacting. Jack Smith, he's still working on, Jack Smith is still working on the rump roast stuff. Well, Nate, she already did step aside. My spirit team says that is not true. That's how that reader sees it, and that's fine. That is not what I see. He needs his gavel snatched from him. Mini Mike does. Needs that gavel snatched right from him. Same BS, the more we focus on timelines, the longer it takes. The longer the things we want are going to take. Yeah, timing. If we keep focusing on timing, absolutely. When's this going to happen? When's that going to happen? When it happens. The thing about that, Betty, him not being able to get in, I agree with you. The thing about that is, we all know that he committed some type of alleged entertainment purposes only election pilferage, okay? In 2016. We know that. And that's why he was talking about it. That's why he was bringing it up all the time. There just wasn't enough energy around it. Listen, none of this happened because we're bad people. None of this happened because we deserved it. This is the way things are supposed to be right now. We truly need to start. We need to stop worrying about when and how. Right, Dar. So essentially, he is alive. If you have to keep me alive with machines, I'm not alive. Yeah, Nate, he'll be in office in 2026. I have no doubt. And we got Gia Prism says different, that it's going to blow up by the end of the year. We're going to see. Hey, Marcy. Timelines don't work. I mean, it's been proven on this channel anyway, over and over and over again. Too many variables. No time in the ether. No such thing. Yeah, Dar, we did a reading on that Spirit Team said that his soul had crossed or was on the other side already. He's actually waiting. Okay, he's waiting for them to pull the plug. I gotta admit, Anita, I don't want NTG to do anything. I just want her to keep planning on walking out the door. Are they doing anything about hog's breath? Yes, they are. Not going to tell us about it. You know how they get. Lots of behind the scenes. Okay, what do we have here? We have the Knight of Swords, the Truth Bringer, Seven of Swords. About, what's the word I want? Bring the truth about the debauchery. I can't think of another word. Seven of Swords. Then we have the Page of Wands. Messages that bring actions that will be taken. Then we have the Death card, death, rebirth, and transformation. And we have the Four of Cups. They're out of options. Okay, they're out of options. Notice these cups here. These are empty in the back. These cups here, they have liquid in them, but it's not even full. They're not even full cups. Running out of options. Trying to do damage control. It's not working for them. Nobody believes they're horse crap anymore, first off. And the best card of all is the walking away from an existing situation, a current situation. Works for me. Hey, Wounded. You're fine, honey. Glad you're here. Yeah. Kathy, one day at a time, one step at a time. That's how anything works, if you notice. It's how everything in our lives works. Every single thing. One step at a time. Lori said, my bad, didn't hit the thumbs up. Thank you, dear. Yes, Sienna, we do have to get creative with speaking out, don't we? Yes, Star, there are some movies that I can't watch either because they are too much like what's going on right now. Right. New beginnings, Kay. Winter moon. We wish it, see, that's the wishful thinking there, Kay. We wish it was the summer solstice. Well, actually, I don't. I'm okay. How about just summer? Because summer solstice, we start losing it a minute a day. You're fine. So what are you guys doing for Christmas Day? I'm doing nothing or whatever I feel like doing because I'm taking the day off. I'm making lots of videos between now and Wednesday, so taking the day off. So what am I going to do? My kids and I used to have Harry Plopper weekends, so I'm going to be having a Harry Plopper Christmas. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Just hang with your dad if you can. Karen. Yes, Kay, we all are. Listen, I pop up out of bed like a jack in the box. An hour later, I'm ready to go back to bed. Nothing wrong with that, wounded healer, staying at home. There you go, Betty. Betty's watching Christmas Hallmark movies. Oh, I'm sorry, Estelle. Right. I forget there's two hemispheres. Summer solstice in the southern hemisphere. Oh, okay, honey. Sorry to hear that. Good juju towards Karen's dad. Otter Cat Mom, her son and his fiance, their family are spending the day. Oh, thank you, Gaia. Susie, Mox, you have received a free membership to the channel for a month. Let's ding the bell. Mind your earphones. That's all right, Marnetta. You're not late. You're here. Feast of the Seven Fishes. Nice. Janine's doing Feast of the Seven Fishes on Christmas Eve. Mary's going to her auntie's house. Yeah, Dar. I mean, absolutely. Who's got the focus right now to be doing the heavy lifting while we're away? I mean, I do a lot of heavy lifting. I do a lot of inner work. I do a lot of inner work during the day. But I think you're right. The big stuff we're doing when we're sleeping, plus all the energy we're getting from the universe, and there's been a lot of earthquakes. You probably haven't heard of most of them, but there have been a lot of earthquakes lately. So yeah, mother is readjusting herself. Watching It's a Wonderful Life, Kay. Overnight on Christmas night. Well, I hope they're paying him double time, man. Yeah, Lori, I'm going to one daughter's house on Tuesday and the other one on Wednesday. I told the one I'm not doing Christmas. Not doing Christmas anymore over there. We're doing Christmas Eve. I've earned Christmas off. Corned beef and cabbage. That sounds good, Mary. Hey, Maria. Kathy, very nice. Dinner with your ex and his wife. Very nice. Janine's going to watch Dr. Seuss. I'm sorry, Allison. We're going to send Allison good juju for her Christmas so she can have a peaceful Christmas. Susie Q, I can see that one. I don't think I've seen any. It's every 45 seconds, Susie Q. Oh, there you are. Susie Q is going to watch her favorite movie, Die Hard. That is a good movie. Kathy says, when the truth of all the deceit comes out, will they face, all of them face their fate? Yeah, in some form or another. You get back what you put out, what we call karma. All right, Lori, keep picturing that, Kamala, with her hand on the Bible. Yeah, baby. Excellent, Debbie. I might make some smashed potatoes this week. That's about it. I have steak in the freezer. Andrew Chris. Lori said, thank God that's over. Her siblings' Christmas party on December 15th. Betty's going to spend Christmas with her daughters. That sounds nice, Estelle, watching some movies and some nice dinner with your hubby and your kitties. Sienna's entertaining a friend instead of being by herself. No, Betty, I didn't see that one. Edgar Casey in the early 2000s. Polaris will tilt. Let me write that down. And Edgar Casey and Polaris will tilt. All right, then. Allison is going to watch Stranger Things. There you go. And The Other Woman. What the heck? Okay. Hey, Rebecca. This would be Rebecca's first Christmas without her lover and her adopted dad. Well, Janine, we're pulling for you with a Nintendo Switch too, okay? I feel like I missed a bunch here. Yeah, don't forget to visit Nate's channel if you haven't, and subscribe, please. Nate is growing his channel very nicely. Nate keeps us grounded with his videos. Nate, I can't leave. I can't leave the screen. I'm afraid to leave the screen to put your link up there. So see if you can do that. Oh, that's nice, native ham. Excellent. Spice cake, that sounds good. Yeah. Dar. Baggage and skills from past lives. Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, Deanna. Otter Cat Mom is going to bake. She's going to bake pies, sour bread rolls. Wait, hopefully no weight gain. No kidding. Yeah, and we need traditions. And I tell my daughters to make their own traditions with their children. Maria's spending Christmas with her grown children and their spouses. She's missing her husband and family in California. Well, Janine, I'll tell you a secret. I wear something that works as pajama bottoms, or I could go outside in them. Okay? So less physical stuff I have to do, the better. So I'm right there with you. You guys only see the top half of me. Nate, no, I don't think the body doubles are going to officially take over. Couchman is going to take over. And they'll just say he's missing or something. Right back at you, Kathy. Yes, it has been body doubles for Munster. Anne wants to know about other people's traditions for Christmas. Yep. Sienna, carry that crap right over to the next one. You know, that's the point of being awakened, by the way, is to get rid of that stuff. Oh, Margie, that sounds fun. The onesies. Everybody in onesies. Matching onesies. All right, Lori, nothing wrong with that. Hey, Gakanda. Hello, honey. All right, Nate put up his YouTube link. Please subscribe, be kind. I think Nate is our only moderator here today. Thank you, Nate. Wow, that jumped right there. Okay, I want you guys, okay, let's stop looking at the doom and gloom, okay? Please, stop looking at the doom and gloom. Every psychic, I don't care who they are, who they were, has been wrong, okay? People who make predictions are often wrong, okay? They're not right every time. Enough with the doom and gloom. You're going to drive yourself nuts. Oh, that's nice, Lori. That works. Those are easy to cook. Oh, good for you, Betty. Betty, subscribe to Nate's channel. Okay, well, Dar, that constant soul companion thing. I think that up until this point in humanity, I think that that's true, but you have different roles, or there's some that you may not see in this lifetime at all. Okay, but I know I keep going back to COVID because it relates to a lot of things. A lot of spiritual stuff happened, a lot of awakening happened during COVID. Okay, that's why the universe was kicking us in the rear end and said, "All right, that's it. If you're not going to sit down, I'm going to make you sit down. I'm going to make you look at yourself. Going to make you, look within." All right. So what happened was when COVID hit, the world got together and we supported each other globally. And we added more people to our soul family, thousands of people to our soul family. But I don't think that we ever have one person that we're just around in every single lifetime. The only person that might happen with is a twin flame, because twin flames are not about somebody you're supposed to be with forever and ever. They are the person that teaches you the biggest lessons. And unfortunately, humans learn through pain. So the relationship with twin flames is generally not healthy. Oh, really? That's cool to know. Thank you, Betty. Oh, Marie, I'm sorry, honey. You're fine, Mary. I know, Margie, things are changing on a personal level, not just a political level. Well, Anita, that's probably true, but let's remember that that's not going to happen. He's not going to be running once or twice. He's committed crimes. That's funny. Wounded healer. Sounds fun. Oh, you're fine, Gakanda. No worries, hon. Okay. Are they going to get rid of Truth Social when Rump Roses? I don't think they're going to get rid of it. I think they're going to name it something else and somebody else will take over ownership. Spirit of Christmas. Okay, well, this is very confusing for me to put it so it's understandable. All right. So the Christmas is Christ Mass, okay? I believe in Jesus. I believe in Christ, that he existed. I believe that he was very aware of himself as a spiritual being, that he was a very special person. And I also believe that he wasn't interested in being worshiped. That's not why he was here. He was here to wake people up. Okay. So the spirit of Christmas itself, in those terms, I don't think so. How about looking at it like this? The spirit of so Yule is about, it's a celebration. And all Christian holidays come around the same time as, oh, thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you for supporting the channel. All Christian holidays are around pagan holidays. Okay. So the pagans, I personally celebrate Yule. Today I celebrate. Light a couple of candles, eat something I want to eat, say thank you. Okay. Thank you, because I know that solstice is also about hope. Christ was also about hope. Okay. Solstice is about hope. It's the hope in the faith that things are going to, the trees are going to grow leaves and the flowers are going to grow and the crops will grow. Okay. That's what solstice really is about. And it's also about being able to celebrate the fact that we get to rest well, not these days, but the whole point of winter was to rest, right? Everything pretty much shut down. The earth shut down. Okay. And people rested and got themselves prepared for the spring. So there's a lot of similarities. So in that sense, yes, okay, Santa or whatever is the spirit of Christmas. But it's literally the spirit of Christmas, not a ghost type spirit. Okay. I hope I explained it nicely. Okay. Yep, the goodwill and feelings. Okay, I just said it more complicated. That's really what it's about. And I mean, kind of lost that with all the commercialized Christmas crap. Oh, sorry, Mary. It's happening to all of us, huh? We just take a nap when we can. Lord. Oh. Well, good. And we need to have a takeaway from every awful situation. And there's yours. He's doing this to awaken more people. This is why this stuff is happening. Yeah, seriously. If you need to step back on Christmas from even videos, have at it. You do you. Or if you watch tarot readers, go watch a tarot reader that reads for your sign, your star sign. Stay away from the nose. Yeah, Mary, I figured. You tattled on yourself with that corned beef and cabbage. Yeah, well, kids think they're missing something, Dar. With a what? A gift box, Paul? That's no, they're not going to tell me. No, they said no, we're not telling you that. Sorry, Bob. You did try, Paul. You put such an effort into that. Thought you were going to get away with something, Bubba. Well, I'm not pregnant, but geez, I hope not. But I have to say I was craving creamy red sauce that goes on pasta. So I made some, and it was awesome. I craved avocados when I was pregnant, but they would make me sick. I can eat them now. I could eat them before I was pregnant, but when I was pregnant, I couldn't eat avocados, and I craved them all the time. Yeah, Lori, it's funny because I'm not really with the pasta. Never have been. Never been much about sauce, unless it's white sauce on pizza. But I've never been about the red sauce. And I just craved it. When I crave something, I make it because my body is telling me I need something that's in it. The vitamin C, probably. Aggies for you, huh, Lori? I've been craving scrambled eggs too. Hey, Cindy. So I'm going to pop off in about 5 minutes, you guys. Let you guys have at it. Hey, Sharon. Oh, you call your collective spirit team Shar. They've been visiting lately, hovering over your mini mega partner, affecting some changes. Good. Yeah, we don't need to do anything. We just need to put our desires out there, right? And have gratitude and faith. Ah, Mary Rhiannon. Yeah. I'm kind of the gods and goddesses girl. The earth mostly, though. Hey, Egro. How'd I miss you? My goodness. Pasta, chicken curry, chipotle, and chicken broth. That sounds good. Eggs help diabetes. That's probably why I crave them, Sally. Yep, Dar, been having the hot and cold, but I was sick too, so I don't know if that counts. Well, you did get here, Cindy. Some of you guys will hang back and talk to Cindy. Lori, we're making Lori hungry. Yeah, wine sauce or white sauce, Sienna? Anything. Ugh, Jane, it was awful for me. Every single pregnancy, the morning sickness was awful. My daughter that's pregnant now, she's not going through it now, but her first two children, she had hypermesis. She threw up every day, all day long, and not 3 times a day, every 10 minutes. Wine, yeah, I can't do wine sauce, honey. Sounds good though. Because I don't believe that I just don't trust. I don't trust that the wine gets cooked off, the alcohol gets cooked off. Well, it has turned into a foodie fest here, you guys. Szechuan sauce and ranch, huh? That sounds good. Dina sleeping. Right, Estelle? Meet up and have a potluck dinner? You would be better off to go to a butcher, E-Groove, for bones. And make sure they're beef bones. No, she's having another girl. So she has a boy and 2 girls. Yeah, that's what I can't do it, Sienna. Well, I choose not to. I can do anything I want. I guess I choose not to. I love angel hair pasta though. I give you that one. Butter and herb with some parmesan on it. I call it Parmigiana cheese. Hung out with a lot of Italians. We have quite the Italian community here. Ooh, that sounds good. Anne's making chicken piccata with angel hair pasta. That sounds good. Yeah, for me, it's not about getting drunk off the food. It's about creating a craving for alcohol from the taste. So just not going to do it. Well, I could, but I don't trust it to actually be cooked out of the food. I can have it. It's like if it doesn't taste like alcohol and it was fully cooked out, the alcohol was fully cooked out, then I could eat it. But I just choose not to. I am not going to be on alive until next Sunday. No, wait. The next live is 28th. What is that live? Hold on, you guys. Let me look at my stuff. So we have, okay, the Zoom room will be, and this is on Zoom. The Zoom room will be on the 28th, 5 p.m. But not before Christmas. So next Sunday is this live and the Zoom room. And also, we are waiting actually 3 weeks between tarot classes here because of the Christmas holiday. So the 8th. So this is what, if you're a part of the tarot class, do this. And I'll post it and I'll talk about it in videos and stuff too. Do your cups for the next 2 weeks. Or I'm sorry, yeah, your cups. Do your cups cards for the next 2 weeks. And then the week of the 8th, okay, the beginning of the week of the 8th, Thursday the 8th, start adding your cups with your major arcana. Okay? That's okay, Wounded Healer. That's what we do there. That's why we record those for you guys. I don't know if I got to think on it about the timeline. I might mention I was thinking about doing a Can We Talk regarding the solstice. I love spicy food, but it doesn't love me, Nate. That's okay, Dar. I understood. Listen, I was craving taco stuff. So I made the taco, the ground beef and the taco sauce, right? The taco packet. And I had, what's the name of the Havarti? I put Havarti cheese in there. Okay. I don't know if you've had that cheese. It's good. Havarti cheese I put in there. I put it all in a spinach wrap. No lettuce, did nothing like that. Just kept it simple. I paid for that the next day. And the taco sauce was not spicy. Okay. I didn't pick up any heat off of it. So, yeah, I take that medicine too, Wounded Healer. Sometimes it just doesn't mean anything. Sometimes I actually, like, if I drink a glass of milk, that works with spicy stuff. Havarti, I don't know where you get it. I got it from Wally World. It's a creamy cheese. I think it's Danish. Yeah, Crumbie, there you go. Angel hair pasta fried and garlic and butter. Wouldn't be the first time I've ever had pasta fried in garlic and butter. And I've been known to add an egg to that and mix it up really well. Yeah, Gakanda. Gakanda knows what I'm talking about with that Havarti cheese. So good. Okay, so my mom used to make something called taco salad. You guys ever had that? Yeah, just mix it all together, including the taco shells, or I do soft taco shells. Star, you can get, absolutely. You can get an upset stomach from picking up other people's stuff. And she also did something with chili. Okay. You get your Fritos. Put your Fritos in the bottom of the bowl. You get your Munster cheese, and she did raw onion. You can leave that out. She did raw onion. So Fritos, mustard cheese, and raw onion, and then you put the chili on top of it. Oh my God. It is so good. Right, Karen? That's what I was thinking about. I have some deli turkey meat. I think I want to do kind of a turkey melt with the Havarti. Yeah, I don't do pork chops, Sienna. And it's not because I can't. I just, when it comes grocery time, I don't pick up pork chops. Listen, I wasn't much of a meat eater, and I'm really still not. I wasn't much of a meat eater until a few months ago. It's the protein. I need the protein in my system. Can you pick up others' energies from the foods you eat? It depends on if they're prepared foods or not. Like even, cheese is a type of prepared food, right? Of course, yeah, you can pick up others' energies from food. Yeah, and they just leave the onions out of it. The Munster cheese is the key. Frito pie. Fritz pie. It's funny as hell. Okay, remember, I put my taco on a spinach wrap. So good. All right, Lori. Mushrooms. I have two packs of mushrooms in my fridge I need to cook up. Thousand Island with pickle juice. It's hard to find Thousand Island dressing here. Hard to find Russian dressing too. Stina doesn't like onions. That's okay, Estelle. We understand. We're human. I've been known to say freaking spell check often. It's not spell check anymore, but you know what I mean. I know, Kathy. A recipe swap. Well, I'll tell you what, Kathy, you start that channel and I'll be right there with you, sister. All right, Jane, thanks for showing up. All right, everyone, thank you for showing up. Because I'm hungry now. All right. Much love, many blessings. I'll see you. You'll see videos, 3 videos today, okay? All right. Later, taters. You guys hang for a while, okay?